Welcome to Community Spotlight, where we highlight individuals whose discipline, service, and integrity make a real difference in our communities. Today, we're featuring Sergeant Rojehn Holt, 2025 LASCO Top Cop for Area 3 and the second place national winner. This conversation is about discipline, perseverance, and positive role modeling, and what young people can learn from a life committed to service. Sergeant Holt, thank you for joining us.
Good evening. Thank you for having me. Good evening, everyone.
Who is Sergeant Holt beyond the uniform, and what inspired you to choose a life of service?
Beyond the uniform, I can be a very jovial person. I am caring. I am purpose driven. I am passionate about everything that I put my heart and mind into doing. I am passionate about community service, about serving the youths of Jamaica. And for a life of service, the reason why I chose it because I have witnessed firsthand what can happen when one individual shows that they care about someone and about a community or a group of young boys or young girls, and they are able to transform their life from going the wrong direction into becoming positive influences in society and able to influence others into becoming positive members of society as well.
When you hear the word discipline, what does it really mean in your everyday life?
For me, discipline is the backbone of everything that I do in my everyday life, guiding me to do what is right, even when no one is looking. Um, it is about being punctual, being prepared, principled in every decision that is made. By embracing discipline, I am able to balance my work and family life. I am able to manage stress even more from the working environment. I'm able to stay focused on the community engagements and initiatives that I have doing, and I'm able to serve with excellence and with integrity as well.
Discipline is tested most when things get hard. So let's talk about perseverance. Was there a moment when giving up felt easier, but discipline and purpose kept you going?
I believe that every human being at some point in time would have been faced with such a predicament, whether giving up is easier than going forward. However, once you're a disciplined individual and you hold true to the values of life and to what your purpose is, then you will persevere. I too have faced that, but I have persons in my corner, my family, my friends, my co-workers, and even the very same community members that I serve who I am accountable to. As a mentor, I have mentees that are looking up to me. So I have to persevere. Doesn't matter how hard the challenges get, doesn't matter how difficult the obstacles are, I am able to push forward because I have persons that are pushing me, motivating me, and cheering me on from the side. Pushing through that darkness, it can reignite passion in anyone, and discipline and purpose can keep you going, ultimately leading to a very positive outcome.
Let's shift to service beyond a job title or uniform. What does serving your community truly mean to you? And for those without a uniform, how can they serve their community?
Service for me, it's a selfless act that can uplift and empower others within the community. It is simply just stopping to assist an elderly person. It is helping someone. It's a simple act to clean up their yard, to cut a yard, anything like that. It is about mentoring the youth. I will advise every youth out there to join their local police youth club, as that is a vehicle now that is assisting a lot of young men and women in the various communities to be positive, um, to become positive changes in their communities. For instance, the Police Youth Club movement over the past years have hosted their national Police Youth Club summer camps where they engage the stakeholders from the Harchus NSTA, and persons were able to be certified in various skilled areas, and those persons with those skills are able to get jobs, and they can use those very same skills to assist their very own community members. It is simply listening to someone that needs to be heard. Serving the community is about putting others first. It is about finding pride in making a difference and being able to leave a lasting legacy that will be remembered for generations to come.
You have received national recognition for your work. Let's explore what that truly represents. Being named LASCO Top Cop for Area 3 and placing second nationally, what does that recognition mean to you?
For me, that recognition it's a very profound one. However, it represents the trust that have been placed in me to represent my division and to represent my area, and also the trust that the community members have placed in me to be their community leader. I am able to serve and protect those persons with integrity. It is a very humbling recognition that motivates me to continue to serve with humility and to inspire others to do the same. It is not about the status per se of being placed second place or being the top cop for Area 3. It is just about embodying the values of service, integrity, and excellence.
You mentioned inspiring others, and the reality is young people are always watching, whether we realize it or not. What responsibility comes with being a role model, especially for our young people?
Being a role model is I wouldn't say it is hard work, but it comes with a lot of responsibilities, because once you take on that role of being a role model, you now have to, before, during, and after, embody what is it that you want these individuals that are looking up to you to see, because they will emulate everything that you do or you say. So you must live a life of integrity and excellence so that they can emulate that. You have to lead by example, by showing the young people that their actions can and their choices can shape the future of Jamaica. It is by striving to make a positive impact that everyone can be able to inspire others to do the same and to become future leaders of this very nation.
If one young person is watching or listening right now and feeling unsure about their future, what message would you leave with them?
To any young person unsure about their future, your path may be uncertain, but your impact can be very profound. You have to find what is it that you're passionate about, and you have to keep God at the center at everything that you do. You have to work tirelessly towards your passions and serve others while you go along, because moving along life's journey as we get older, we must help someone along the way, and that is where the mantra comes from of each one reach one, and to never lose sight of your worth. I know that trying to work towards your future, many of the times we can lose sight of who we are and what we are worth. It is important that we hold dear to what we are worth, not just what anybody tells us that we are worth, but we must believe in ourselves and we must hold it dear to our heart. We must know that we are valued, we are loved, and how we put ourselves out there into the world will determine how others will receive us. Jamaica needs your uniqueness because everyone is unique in their very own way, and that is why it is important to hold dear to your self worth and just keep that spark about you shining very bright so that you can illuminate every single community that you go and the life of everyone that you encounter along your journey.
And here's a bonus question to close out, Sergeant Holt. As you continue this reign of 2025 Area 3 Top Cop, What project are you working on? And what support, if any, can we lend to you as you execute?
There are numerous projects that are in the pipeline, some of which are discussions are already taking place with the various stakeholders. Youth mentorship is needed now more than ever because we're seeing where our young men and women are turning to a life of violence, and that is what we don't want, especially in the schools. We don't want the violence in the schools or in the communities any at all involving our young men and women. We're so we have mentorship programs that will be targeting various schools across Clarendon, and I know that with Clarendon leadership, as also our Assistant Commissioner of Police at Area 3, I know that these are programs that will not just span across Clarendon, but also the entire Area 3 so that we can get the entire Clarendon, Manchester, and St. Elizabeth youth on a path of positivity. We have sports programs that are coming up that will be tailored in a unique way to address certain issues. It's some things that I cannot say here right now. However, whenever that program is ready to be launched, which is in very short order, I am sure that you will be invited to take part in it as well as also other stakeholders. We have also for the police, we have our drill teams that are coming up. It is to help to instill discipline in our members, even though for many they are already disciplined. But with drill, it comes with a certain level of high, very, very high discipline in order to be a part of a drill team. Now, this drill team will be going into various schools to showcase their talents as well, and probably to have even drill competition with the members of the Jamaica Combined Cadet Force in these schools as well, as also other uniform groups, as we oftentimes have parades together in the various parishes. We have a lot of mentorship programs. We are working closely with the community safety and security branch. So just look out. There will be posters going out. There will be invitations that will be sent out to the various stakeholders to get persons on board in very short order so that we can get our youths in a place where we can sit back comfortably and to say that yes, the future of our country is in good hands.
Absolutely love that. Perfect note on which to close. So let me thank you, Sergeant Rojehn Holt, for sharing your journey and insights with us. Your story reminds us that discipline, integrity, and service are built through daily choices and that positive role models still matter. To every young person watching or listening, your path may not be clear yet, but your actions today shape the future you're looking toward. This has been Community Spotlight, where we amplify real stories that inspire purpose, leadership, and community impact. Thank you for joining us.